Hi there, guys. So, we did it. We made it to 1 million subscribers, and I don't know what to say, almost. I'm speechless because I didn't think that we would get to this point so quickly. I knew that what I was doing was inflammatory and that people were going to be very, very, very upset at me. And I was understanding of this fact when I started to do everything. I knew people would be upset because that's part of the mechanism I wanted to use in order to market myself.
If you're not familiar with who Zoie is, then a little background. She would stream different card games. At the time, I think it was mostly Black Ops 3. And when she got like a certain amount of kills or whatever the case was in games, actually, I'm not even going to bore you to death with like the way I'm going to describe it. So I'll just show you an example of what she was doing.
That makes no sense. Hey, I got a headshot. 5, 6.
Dude, put that thing away. They're like children here.
If you were on the internet watching YouTube at all in 2016, you definitely probably heard of the name Zoie Burgher. This was the first original eGirl that was in the COD community. Like, it was actually crazy. It's crazy to even really think about, to be real with you, because you may remember like the beef with Rice Gum she had, or the goal she had to get to, what was it, 1 million subscribers, or what she was doing when she was streaming Call of Duty Live. She was the originator of what I like to call now the method. I use the method in a lot of different contexts, and the context that I'm using it in this video is when a woman sets a large goal that can still be attained with the help of horny men, and as an incentive for reaching the goal, the woman will then reveal her body on the internet. And Zoie Burgher is quite literally the creator of that method, like literally. In fact, she did this method so well that she managed to gain 1 million subs in 2 months. Yes, you heard that right. 1 million subscribers in 2 months, okay? And even nowadays, that's still really rare to see somebody hit 1 million subs within 2 months, just like that. And if you're wondering why she hit 1 million subs so quick, she did the method. And remember, I told you, the method has an incentive for the large goal set. The incentive was that when she hit 1 million subscribers, she was going to be releasing nudes. She hit 1 million subs on November 23rd, 2016. And a couple weeks later, after hitting 1 million subs, she did release the long-awaited incentive. And let me just be the first one to tell you so you don't waste your time looking.
That shit was trash, my nigga.
It was terrible. It was absolutely trash. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it was, bro, I was probably like 12 at the time, and it was like, I was getting so excited, and it was the worst thing ever, bro. Like, literally trash, nigga. And I'm gonna be honest, she really did, like, this may be the best that the method was ever executed, because you could literally just type it in on Google and it would literally pop up. But at the time, I guess like niggas was just like dumb slow, so they just wanted to reach their incentive and see, oh my god, like, it's gonna happen. And it ended up happening. She hit 1 million subs, and then that was her peak. Hitting 1 million subs was the peak of her career, because after she hit the 1 million subs, her career literally just started going downhill. Like, she ended up getting banned on different platforms. I think she got banned on Twitch. So then she started streaming on YouTube and things like that. But like, even now, if you go to her channel, you'll notice that she's not even at 1 million subscribers anymore. Like, she's at like 900 or some thousand. And she only has 2 videos left up on her channel, which are titled I'm Creating a Professional Gaming Team, which was released 6 years ago. We're also going to get into the gaming team that she in fact did create. And a Sweater Weather cover, which is like her singing her version of a song. I'm pretty sure nobody even wants to hear that.
Is a man, I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California.
Hey, yeah. Cut the shit off, bro. I gotta
cut the shit the fuck off. Now back to the gaming team that we just mentioned. So Zoie created like a clan, I guess it was at the time, an organization that was basically a thin line between like girls in gaming and models. It was basically like a eGirl cult in a sense. Like, that's literally what it was. It was called Lux, and she had people like Celestia Vega, who has also disappeared now from YouTube. That was a part of the organization, esports team, whatever you want to call it. She ended up disbanding the team around 2018 due to all the online hate and things that she was getting. This is also around the time that she just completely left the internet and wouldn't emerge again for a few years. There was like a slight drama because Zoe had kicked Celestia out of Lux, and people have their own reasons as to why they think that happened, but there was drama that ultimately led to just the complete end of the team. She also got into like a beef with Rice Gum, which is really what helped push her.
Face hella greasy little Caesar. Say you twerking but it's looking like a seizure. News at 1 mil they getting hype now. But they already been leaked, you need to pipe down.
Everybody knows if you got into beef with Rice Gum and he dropped a diss track on you, that was just gonna boost your career regardless. Like, yeah, you may get hate and it might, you know, but you're gonna go up. Like, your views are gonna go up. Everything about you is gonna go up if Rice Gum did a diss track on you in 2016 and 17 and so on. I think one of like the most funniest things from this time was the fact that a lot of women in the community really hated like Zoe during the time. A lot of like girl gamers and girl streamers, they all really hated Zoe Burgher during this time. But fast forward 6-7 years later, and you see now it's like that's the method that everybody's doing now. Well, most women and girls in the community are doing now. Like, you have streamers getting big deals like Amaranth and things like that off of doing literally the same thing that she was doing, bro. Like, it became a trend. So it's like the pioneer gets hated for it and the followers just nobody cares. I mean, it still gets hated on, but right now it's like a lot more normal and common. Like, no, like, you feel me? Like, it's everybody does it. Everybody does it. And if you're wondering what happened to Zoie Burgher years after this, or what was she doing with life and things like that, as of right now in 2023, she's doing the exact same thing she was doing, but just on a different platform. The platform, you could probably figure out what it is, but she did have like a family. I don't know if like they're still together, but she had like a boyfriend or something named D'Angelo. They had like kids together and everything. Like, they had like, yeah, they had like a whole family thing going on. So that's probably another part of the reason why she ended up taking her break. But she is in fact back. Like, if you go looking around enough, you could definitely find her being active on platforms. But overall, love her or hate her, Zoie Burgher is in fact the pioneer of the modern e-girl, man. A lot of the things like these bikini streamers and things are doing now, the spin the wheels, everything that you see on Twitch or whatever the case may be, Zoe was definitely already doing 6-7 years ago. And there's just no denying that. She did get a lot of hate during her time, but you gotta give respect where respect is due, man. And with that being said, as always, I appreciate the love and support. If you're new, don't forget to hit that red button, join the Trappers with the Biggest Trapper. Comment down below who from the COD community should I do a video on next. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Any feedback is good feedback to me. And I'll catch y'all boys in the next banger, man.
Bye, have a beautiful time.